What's up, y'all? It's Keith Good News, aka the Podfather, and back with more tips on podcasting. So you're starting a podcast, the biggest question is, what kind of equipment do you need? First, you need a microphone. Now there are two types of microphones, one being a compressor microphone, one being a dynamic microphone. I recommend the dynamic style microphone. I personally use BCD1s by MXL. Works much better than compressor mics that's usually used for music. Dynamic mics are better because they knock out background noise, and if you're in a discussion, especially if you got a guest, you don't want their voice to be picked up in your mic and vice versa. It just causes a lot of issues that you can avoid by getting the right microphone. Next, you need some type of microphone stand, something to hold the mic while you're talking, unless you want to hold it handheld, but I'll definitely recommend getting you a microphone stand. A desktop stand works just fine, but I really recommend a microphone boom arm, the one that hangs over if you don't know what that is. It's just better for convenience. You can write notes, you can read, and it just looks way cooler. It's just more convenient, so you don't have nothing in front of you. It just gives you more space to work. A shock mount. A lot of people don't know what that is, but it looks like a cage around the microphone, but it reduces vibrations, and so like if you hit the table, it won't come through the microphone. Some microphones are built in with a shock mount, like the ones I use, the BCD ones. It's a built-in shock mount, so you don't have to buy an external shock mount, but it's definitely recommended, not necessary, but I recommend it. This is a big one, a pop filter, or some call it a windscreen. What that does is it knocks out the buh and the p sounds when you're talking. You might not know, but you use a larger frequency when using B words and P words, and it thrusts out your mouth, making the p and buh sounds very strong on the mic. It stands out, you don't want that. So a windscreen or a pop filter helps prevent those extra, thrust of noises that comes out when you use those words. Headphones, not all the way necessary, but I recommend them because it's better to hear. You can hear yourself, you can hear the other person, and sometimes if you're across the room, they don't have to shout and yell for you to pick them up, wherever you are. So I recommend getting yourself a good pair of headphones. Don't cheat yourself, just get you a pair of headphones. Recording software. If you have a Mac, then you can edit or record with GarageBand or the free downloadable app called Audacity. If you have a PC, then the best free option is Audacity. There are other paid versions that you can use, like I personally like Adobe Audition, but if you're just getting started, I recommend going one of the free versions. Now, of course, when starting a podcast, all of this is an assumption that you do have a computer. A computer allows you to get those softwares. You can edit, you can record right into your computer. If you don't, you can use one of the mobile apps, like I said before, Anchor FM, or you can just download it to your actual memos and make it happen from there. And if you don't have neither one of those, then I recommend just booking the studio and making it happen. A mixer or interface. This gets tricky for a lot of people because they're not familiar with this. So a mixer or interface comes in handy for two reasons. One, you can have multiple microphone hookups. So if you have a guest or a co-host on your podcast, you're going to need one of these. It's almost necessary for you to have that option. The second is being able to adjust your voice on the microphone. So if you want to add low, mid, or high, you can adjust that using a mixer or an interface. So this is a quick version of what you may need to get your podcast up and going. I hope this helped. Once again, I'm Keith Good News, aka the Podfather.